Hello, my friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Sonia's Real Estate Connection, Real Estate Market Hot Topics, all things real estate on this show. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. So glad that you could join in with us on today. I am Sonia Mays, broker owner at Midwest Executive Realty in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, representing the MKE on Milwaukee's Northwest Side. As always, proud and honored to serve in this capacity. Glad to share information and resources for our beautiful listening audience so that we keep you up to date on the latest and greatest information in the real estate markets. And we want to be the connection for your real estate journey. Once again, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's always an honor and pleasure to serve in this capacity and to serve the great state of Wisconsin in the beautiful United States of America. All right, folks, let's jump right into it. Today we are taking a closer look at the stock market dive that happened on April 29th of 2022, and we'll explore the question of whether you need to sell your real estate assets right away as an ASAP, or should you hold on to your real estate investments and see what the market's going to do in the coming days, weeks, months, or years. And how does this all affect the real estate market? So on April 29th, 2022, the stock market took a very deep dive into negative waters with one of the worst recorded months since October 2008, almost 14 years ago. And this was according to a CNN Business News report. So on April 29th, the Dow Jones dropped 939 points, while the NASDAQ fell 4.2%. And we also saw the Federal Reserve had indicated that it may increase the rate of interest rates very soon. So that's something we'll have to keep an eye on and monitor that area as well. According to a MarketWatch report on the S&P 500 index, this was recorded as one of the worst performances for the month of April since 1970. That's over 52 years ago. Now, in case you're wondering what caused all of this, well, according to the MarketWatch report, tech was having a bad day. Tech was having a bad day. So is that kind of like a bad hair day? Well, e-commerce and technology shares also weighed heavily on the downward spiral of stock indexes, and tech giants like Amazon reported its first loss in over 7 years, with Amazon shares closing down at 14%, and another tech giant, VeriSign Inc., closed down at 14.3%. So those were the two biggest losers on that day, according to the MarketWatch report. We also saw the rate of inflation rose over 6% over a 12-month period. And then again, as previously indicated, the Federal Reserve is expected to continue an interest rate increase. So, what does all of this mean for real estate? And in particularly, what does this mean for real estate agents and brokers and those who are selling real estate, in the business of selling real estate? Real estate practitioners and real estate sellers. Well, if you have clients or customers or anyone who may be sitting on the fence about selling, now is the time. Now is the time. While it's true we don't have a magic crystal ball to predict what the future holds for real estate, just based on what happened on April 29th, 2022 and the current market data that we're analyzing, we would encourage anyone, or I would encourage anyone who is considering selling their property to act sooner rather than later. Sooner rather than later. I.e., there's no time like the present. And again, folks, given the volatility of the current markets, there's no guarantee that we'll continue to see a seller's market into the coming months or even next year, as we had previously thought. I mean, it couldn't continue on. We don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But as you know, because we are in a seller's market. Many sellers have been enjoying the current real estate market while cashing in on the mocktail, if you will, of low inventory and price appreciation. And so it has been a good real estate market for sellers. So if you're a seller, it's been a great market, right? But not so much so for buyers, right? Not so much so. It's been a very tough market for buyers, very challenging market for buyers. And now with interest rates that are going up, it presents even more challenges for buyers. So before the stock market drop on April 29th, a lot of investors may have been somewhat relaxed. Myself included. They may have felt that maybe they could wait another year or so before selling and still make a nice little profit. Now, we're not so sure, right? With interest rates going up, many buyers are locking in their mortgage rates, searching for their next home. Or homeowners locking in rates, doing a refi, maybe refinancing their current mortgage and trying to lock in those rates. Because they literally went up overnight. They went from like 3% to 4.95% overnight. So a lot of folks trying to lock in those rates, right? Lock them in. So for investors who aren't in a hurry to sell or don't need to sell, well, that's okay. You might want to hang on to your real estate investment. The buy and hold strategy, it still works if you're willing to exercise some patience and wait and see what the market will do. There's nothing wrong with that. We've all heard this saying. We always say, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right? We've heard that saying before. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So if properties are performing well, if you have a property that's performing well and it's in a positive cash flow position with positive equity and income, then there may be no sense of urgency to sell. Right? If you have an income producing asset and it's cash flowing well, there's no sense of urgency to sell, right? Again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just let it be, right? All right, so for the cautious investor who may be a bit more risk averse, this may be a good time to readjust and reevaluate your portfolio, or better yet, diversify your portfolio. In other words, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. Diversification is key. Okay? Now, we've started to see more properties come onto the market in the last week or so, which would seem to indicate that spring fever is definitely in the air, and investors are slowly but surely starting to release more inventory. As a matter of fact, just the other day, I saw about 67 new listings come on the market, according to our local Metro MLS 24-hour hot sheet report for the four-county area that consists of Milwaukee, Ozaukee, Washington, and Waukesha County, so the four-county area in southeastern Wisconsin. And about approximately 67 new listings came on the market in a 24-hour period. And that's probably the most I've seen in a very long time. Been quite some time since I've seen that many listings come on the market. So we're definitely seeing more sellers that are putting their homes up for sale as we approach the summer months. More properties becoming available and on the market, and we may continue to see some more shifting in the real estate market. Again, as we approach the end of the spring season and the summer season coming into full fruition. So again, we don't know what the future holds for real estate, but all indicators seem to suggest that we will continue to see this seller's market for a bit longer. We'll continue to see a slight increase in available housing inventory as the summer months approach us, and we'll more than likely continue to see rising interest rates. So hang on tight. Buckle in, buckle your seatbelts, hang on tight, because we're in for a very interesting ride. And definitely won't disappoint. So that concludes my discussion for today. And as always, I hope you got something out of it. I hope you found it useful and valuable. And as always, I want to thank you all for tuning in today. to another episode of the Real Estate Connection and Real Estate Market Hot Topics. And hey, don't forget to click like and subscribe so that you can stay up to date on the latest and greatest information in our real estate markets. And now, for those inquiring minds that want to know, I would like to let you know the source of the information from today's show came from the CNN Business News Report, CNN.com, MarketWatch.com, and then, of course, images courtesy of Google Stock Licensed Images. So, as I come to a close, I hope that you found this information to be useful and of value, and we seek to educate and empower our audience to help you make an informed, educated decision concerning your real estate transaction. Thank you again, folks. It's always a pleasure and an honor to serve the lovely listening audience in this capacity. If you'd like to reach out and give us a call, you can reach us toll-free at our toll-free number, 844-777-7725. Again, that toll-free number is 844-777-7725 for Midwest Executive Realty for all of your real estate listings and real estate needs. We are more than happy to help you. We have a great team. Feel free to reach out to one of our amazing agents. They are doing some awesome things in the communities and in our regions and in our real estate markets. Please feel free to give them a call, and we are more than happy to assist you with any of your real estate needs. Thanks so much, folks. I look forward to talking to you again real soon. Make it a great day, and please be safe, stay well, and be healthy. God bless.